watching the Nipsey video on 24/7 HH, it meant a lot to me, you know, getting to see the brother, you know, first of all, rest in peace. And what he's done for the community, you know, he's definitely like a stand-up. So seeing that and how it transcends, like his words, like that video just went so viral. And being a part of this movement too, I mean, nothing's better than this, you know. It can't get better than this, you know. I felt like what Nipsey meant to the rap world, you know, in general was, you know, somebody who's a father, you know, a stand-up, somebody who just loved the people, you know, gave back. And it teaches people like me, you know, being a, you know, rapper, it's like, you gotta come and do the same thing, you know. It's definitely not about you at the end of the day, you know. It's about the people around you, you know. You could only be selfish to like a certain point, but it's about making good music too, and that's what Nipsey did, you know. He definitely came through and he just made like the best music, like the hottest music. And it's like, when you see people like in the streets really mess with that, it's like, you gotta look at yourself and be like, yo, this man really putting out good work, good music. And it's like, we gotta learn from that, definitely. So he's done a lot for the community, and, you know, rest in peace, big ups, you know, love. You know, there's not a lot of Nipsey Hussles in the world. Reason being is because there's only one, you know. Nipsey was a stand-up, like I said. And I don't even want to, like, repeat myself, you know, when it comes to that. But when somebody is so blessed, you know, with wisdom and, you know, knowledge and positivity and being given that blessing, it's like he definitely got to, you know, raise the flag, and it's about time to stand up. And, you know, like they always say, you know, the marathon continues, and that's what he's doing, you know, for the people now. He's making people understand it's about like the long run, you know. It ain't about like the short run. It's like you know, you want the hits to be consistent, you know. You go on a show and you just cut hits after hits, you know, and it resonates with the people too. So much love to the brother, man. And, you know, let's just follow what he did, you know, in his footsteps, in terms of the music and in terms of giving back to the community, you know, especially in Los Angeles, where I'm from. So, yeah, you know, we miss you, dog. An important conversation in my life growing up was, you know, my mother, she was always telling me, she was like, yo, you need a mentor, you know, because I grew up with, you know, my mother and my sisters. And, you know, little does she know that my mother is my mentor. You know, she played a huge part, an incremental part in my life, in my career, you know, just being there for me. You know, she's definitely somebody who stood on her own 2 feet, you know, and it brings, you know, so much love and so much humbleness in my heart to like see somebody, you know, go through all that pain and all through that suffering and just be there and always show love and always try to figure out a way to help people. So my mother definitely was my biggest mentor, and I'm always gonna give it up for her, you know what I'm saying? You know, I love her and I love you. You know, you watching this, so you know what time it is, you know. It's very important to have mentors, you know, especially growing up in LA. It's like you got people of the community who really help. Like you got the Nation of Islam, you know, you got Brother John B, like, you know, pushing that, holding it down, you know. You got people in this, you know, South Central, you know, you got, you know, Imam Jihad, Safir, you know, and he been holding it down. Even Nip, you know, before he passed, he was going down to Imam Jihad, and he came there and they, you know, had conversations about creating those type of things for people and creating those type of outlets, especially for the youth, you know, to have somebody that they can go to and they can trust, you know. It's all about trust at the end of the day. It's like we all humans at the end of the day. We all mess up. I mess up. You know, I'll be the first to say that. You know, I'm not afraid of that. Why would I be afraid of, you know, messing up? I'm human. I'm not perfect, you know. We were created, you know, imperfect. We weren't created perfect, you know. And something that I learned too is like growing up, it's like to be able to be open with somebody and for somebody not to judge. Like it's about time that we just, you know, we gotta move on from like judging people like for reals, you know. It's not about judging people like how you look, you know what I'm saying? Like how you act, how you talk. That stuff is like, bro, that's so yesterday, you know. Like not even be cliche. It's like, man, we wanna win, you know. It's all about winning. It's all about creating more money, more power, you know, more moves. And let's do that by starting with the mentorship programs, you know what I'm saying? Opening that up for the youth, open up that conversation. It starts with a conversation, whether it's a conversation through me, you know, with my music, whether it's about the beats, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's about the raps, you know, we all give it the best music that we do all the time, you know? We give it our 100% fullest, you know? We don't stop, for sure, you know? Trust me.